are out on the floor.
Cool. Here we go.
I think I said everything else.
Yep. Alrighty. Go ahead and come on down. We're straight up going to start all the way on your back. So whenever you're ready, rolling all the way down. Nice. And then feet are a little bit out further from you than you're used to. And toes are up off the ground. Alrighty. And then hands can come to your temple, or you can interlace your fingers behind your head and just simple crunches as you reach up towards the sky. Think about going up towards the sky, lifting your shoulder blades up off the ground. Nice. Just keep it going at your own pace, trying to lift those shoulder blades off the ground. Think about going up towards the ceiling instead of towards your knees. Just going right in, warming it up. A few more. And let it go. Awesome. Bring those feet in, kick those hips out to the side, and then you're just going to wiggle yourself around so that your upper body, your shoulders are on the ground, and then your legs are to the side. If you can't quite figure that out, you can always just do side crunches. Otherwise, here you are, and you're going to crunch up towards the ceiling again. Go whenever you got it. Good. Keep going. Nice. Let it go. And then whenever you're ready, you're just going to kick those hips off to the other side. And then you're going to slowly work yourself around so that your shoulders are on the ground. Again, if you're like, I don't know how you're doing that, you can just do simple side crunch here. Otherwise, if you figured it out and you got yourself around, just go ahead and start crunching. Here we go. About 5 more. Nice. And bring it back to center. Just to kind of get us all evened out. We're going to go back to that standard crunch and just do it a few more times. So take those feet out further from you than you're used to. Flex your toes up off the ground and chest towards the sky. Here we go. About halfway there. Keep going. Give me about 10 more. Nice. And let it go. Lay it all the way down on your back. Go ahead and take your right leg up, and you're just going to grab behind your leg. So you're just holding on. Flex your foot. We're going to do some foot exercises here. So toes are going to go around the outside till you're in a point. Grip those toes as you come back along the inside till you're in a flex. Pointing as you go along the outside. Gripping as you come back along the inside till you're in that flex. Pointing along the outside. Go super slow, so you shouldn't be beating me. Really grip like you're trying to pick up a towel as you come along that inside. You're trying to make circles, so really work for it. Good, about one more. Grip, grip, grip around the inside till you're in that flex. All right, and then demi, so go through the ball of your foot, then through your toes, back through the ball, in your flex, ball, toes, ball, and flex, demi, point, demi, flex, demi, point, demi, flex. One more, demi, point, demi, flex, and you're gonna go the other way. So point your toes as you go along the inside of that circle, gripping your toes as you come along the outside till you're in that flex, pointing your toes along the inside, point, 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 grip those toes and flex and pointing as best you can. Grip your toes till you're in a flex. Good, point. Grip your toes. Go one more round, nice and slow. Try to make it as much of a circle as you can. Good, point and flex. Here we go, point, flex, point and flex, point, flex, point, flex. Almost there. Good, shake it out, let it go. Ah. All right, other foot. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and take that other leg up, flex your foot, pointing your toes, you go along the inside till you're in a point, ripping those toes along the outside till you're in a flex, pointing along the inside, ripping along the outside. So you're in that flex, really pointing for all you got. Rip along the outside till you're in that flex. Ooh, one more time. Really grip those toes and you're in your flex. All right, demi, point, demi, flex, demi, point, demi, flex, demi, point, demi, flex, demi, point, demi, flex. All right, toes go along the outside, ripping your foot as you come back along the inside, you're in a flex, pointing those toes along the outside, point, 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 grip those toes along the inside till you're in a flex, pointing along the outside, gripping along the inside till you're in that flex. Good, really trying to make circles here. Really working through your feet. Don't shortchange yourself, go nice and slow. Good, all right, point and flex, here we go. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go, shake it out. Woo! All right, both feet on the ground, bridges. Here we go. Lifting up and down, lift up and down. 3 and 4. We're going to 10. 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9. You're going to hold up on the next one. 10, hold for 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. You're going to go down, tap your knees at the top. Down, lift and tap. Down, lift and tap. Down, lift and tap. Good. Up and tap. Up and tap. Good. One more. This time you're going to stay up and just little taps at the top. Here we go. Tap, tap, tap. 2. Good, and let it go. Nice. Hug those knees into your chest. And while you're at it, go ahead and curl on up, chin to chest, hugging those knees in, point your toes, and then you're going to reach out, extend long, and swim it back around. And reach out, extend long, swim it back around. Reaching out, extend back around. Reach out, extend, reach out, and extend. One more time. Reach out and extend. Good. Hugging your knees in. You're going to let that left leg go. Pulse for 2. Switch for 2. In for 2. In for 2. Good. And in. And in. Nice. 2 and 2 and 2 and 2. Singles. Here we go. 1, 1, 1. Chin to chest. You got this. If you need to lay down, you can. Good, both knees in, extend your legs long. Go ahead and lay down. Try to stretch out your legs, nice straight leg stretch here. Good, you can point or flex your feet. Just breathe. Even hold on to your pant leg if that's easier. Good. Nice. Alrighty, go ahead and curl it back up, chin to chest. You're just gonna let one of those legs drop, hovering down and pull in for 2 and in for 2. Switch for 2 and 2. Belly button to your spine here. Remember, if you need to, you can always lay your head on the ground. You can always go back to those knee pulls if you want. Nice, enjoying this nice stretch as well as some abs clearly. And if you want, you can go to ones. Here we go, single, single, single. Taking some slower singles today, totally fine. And bring both legs up, roll it on down, excellent. And then go ahead and you can take your hands, so there's 3 options here. Depends on your ab strength, and you can build it over time. The easiest option, or excuse me, let's start the hardest option. So we're gonna do little baby leg lifts. So the hardest option would be that you curl chin to chest and you're right here. Yeah, doing those little leg lifts. Second option is your hands can be by the ground, on the ground by your side. Or easiest option, you're gonna just place those hands underneath your butt or your hips. Still curl your chin to your chest if you can, and little leg lifts. Here we go. Point your toes. I'm talking like 6 inches, maybe a foot off the ground. And let it go, breathe. Someone's driving their motorcycle on a rainy day. That does not sound smart. But it's not us. All right, chin to chest and flutter kicks. Here we go, little flutters. Belly button to your spine. And let it go. You got one more set. We're gonna go under, over, or scissors. So up to you. And you can also just go in towards the midline, or you can cross under and over. All right, chin to chest, here we go. Crossing under, over, or you can just go out and in, up to you. Point your toes, chin to chest, belly button to your spine. And let it go. Nice. All right, bring those feet back in, and then feet come together, knees go wide. Awesome, just enjoying this nice little hip stretch. And of course, we can't stay here forever. So we're gonna make the most of it while we're at it. And go ahead and curl up. You're gonna reach and you're gonna try to tap your knees. So if you want, you can always have your hands behind your head, just going side to side, or you can even reach for your ankles. Good, let it go, let your head rest a little bit, and then go ahead and take your heels up off the ground. So your toes are on the ground, your knees are still wide. Excellent. And then you're just gonna lift up and tap, lift and tap, lifting those legs, think ankles towards the sky. Really nice stability muscles going on here. Awesome. And let that release just one more time. Feet are just together on the ground, and then go ahead and bring your knees back up. Sweet. Alrighty. Go ahead and take those legs up. We got a few more things on our back before we roll to our side. So legs are up, point your toes, and you're gonna stag, taking it out to the side and back up, and other side and back up. Again, working some of those obliques, some of those stability muscles, also working into our legs here. Yeah, so one foot traces along your leg as the other one goes long. Good. And if you need a little bit of extra stability, you can always bring those arms out to a T. If you want to work out of it a little bit more, just bring your fist to your hip like you're in some Superman pose here. So trying to get that knee to go wide. Yes. As you trace, that knee should be going out to the other side. Nice, and let it go. Legs are still up in the air, sorry, bring them back up. All right, again, hands can be by your side. You can have chin to chest, or you can have your hands under your hips. We just have those scissors going all the way down and up. So go ahead and under, over, pointing as you come down, and taking it back up, and taking it back down, and taking it back up. Good. Keep going at your own pace. You only want to go down as far as you can keep your low back on the ground. When it starts to arch off, then you need to just come back up. Nice. Next time you come up, you get to stay there. Bend those knees. Relax. Alrighty. On to your side we go. Oh, alrighty. Go ahead and find a nice reclined position here. Legs are out long. You're going to take your top leg up, and your toes can be hovering by your top leg, or you can put it above your knee. Just don't put it on your knee. Good. So opening your knee and close. Open and close. Open and close. Open and close. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Let it go. And then you're going to turn in and out. So starting out from your ankles, so turning your ankles open, and then your toes back together. So heels, toes, heels, toes. When you get the hang of it, moving up to your knees, maybe moving it all the way up to those hips. Good. Sweet. And then go ahead and take that top leg up. You can grab your foot and put it somewhere. That's great. If you want to just let that knee recline, that is also fine. Yes? All right, so wherever you want it. And then you can release all the way down or stay on your hand, lifting your bottom leg. Here we go. Trying to get it as high as you can. Good. Flex your foot. Keep going. Good. Point your toe. Keep going. Good. Flex your foot. Keep going. Nice. Woo. Let that go. Let that top leg go. Prop yourself back up. Take your top leg out straight. You can kickstand your back leg in, aka bend it, or you can leave it out long. And then you're going to lift those toes up off the ground, flex your foot, and lift that nice dead weight all the way up, nice and slow. And then take it all the way down. Just your heel is going to touch the ground. And taking it back up. Good, and back down. Nice. I only have 10 of these, but they go nice and slow. No points for rushing. Trying to keep that leg straight. I know your knee wants to bend, but try to keep it straight. Nice. You're halfway there. Woo. Nice. A little straighter, a little slower, a little more flex in that foot. Yeah. And if it seems easy, you're going to try to take it up higher. Yes. You're going to try to hit a space on the ground that's further, closer to your face. So make it challenging for you. So one more, I believe. And all the way up. Nice, slowly down. Don't let it collapse. You got this with integrity. And then leg swings. Here we go. Awesome. Roll back over. Okay, so the leg that's furthest from your screen, the one you were just using, the one that was just swinging, that's the one you're going to use. You can let your other knee fall to the side or keep it straight up and down. But take your same leg that you were using, flex it, making your Z shape, and then arc up and over, straighten your leg. Arc back as you bend everything. Arc over as you straighten everything. Good. In and down, in and down. Really good for your brain. Good, little straight leg lifts. Here we go. And all the way up and down. Point that toe. Grab the next one that comes up and stretch it out. Just trying to pull that leg closer to your body. Nice straight leg stretch. Point your toes. Awesome. We're going to roll over onto our side. Still have this leg up, so you're going to roll towards me. You can let it go and pick it back up, or you can grab it and roll to the side. Kind of up to your body, what is going to happen. Yes. Good. And then let it go. And then flex everything. Make that nice big arc. And take it down. Feel like this is like a frog move. That's what I call it. So bending everything. Make sure you get that arc both ways. Don't shortchange yourself. Really awesome working through that hip. Good, and straight up and down. Here we go. Fonda style. Good, grab the next one and just stretch it out. Awesome, let it go. And rolling to the other side. Alrighty, if you need water, now's a great time to grab it. Got all that on the other side. Yes? Alrighty. Go ahead and come down to your hand. Point your toes, legs are out long. And then you're going to bring that top leg up. Again, you can hover next to your leg, or you can hook it above your knee if that's available to you. Open and close. Here we go. Open and close. Open and close. Good. 4 more. Last one. Sweet. Dig it out long. Point your toes. Toes touch. Heels touch. Toes. Heels. Again, starting this turn out from your feet, moving up towards your knees, and then eventually you'll be able to turn in and out from your hips. Good, and then let that go. Go ahead and bend that knee. Again, you can grab your foot and place it here. We're going to do those bottom leg lifts, or you can just let this front knee collapse on the ground. Yeah, either way. Whatever works for you. Maybe recline all the way down and start lifting your bottom leg. Here we go. Good. Flex your foot. Keep going. See if you can get it any higher. And more with that flex foot. Good. Let it go. Awesome. Take those legs long. Sweet. And yep. Here we go. Rolling over onto your back. Oh no, I almost missed it. Ooh, you almost got out of it. All righty. Come onto your side again. And then take that leg out straight. Yes, as high as you can. And peel those, flex your foot, peel your toes up off the ground. And slow leg lifts. Here we go. And bringing it back down nice and slow. Just your heel touches. And slowly back up. Good. Really articulating it. Make sure you're breathing through it. And if it gets easy, you're just going to keep that leg straighter, flex your foot more intensely, and hit the ground at a higher point. And you're trying to keep your foot on that same trajectory. So sometimes the hesitancy or like the thing that happens is we bring this leg back and around. Instead, try to keep it going up high. Yeah. Nice, you're almost there. You have 2 more of those. You can always kickstand that bottom leg in if you want a little extra support, or if it helps you. If it doesn't help you, it doesn't help you, right? Just that heel touches is your last one. Oh, nice, take it up. Bring it down, nice and slow. And leg swings, here we go. You can go back as far as you want. Just don't kick any furniture or friends, whatever you got going on. Sweet, and roll it over onto your back. Alrighty. So remember the leg you were just using, so it should be the leg that's furthest from me. And this front leg, you can keep it straight up, or you can kind of let it fall open to the side. It's up to you. So flex everything, foot included, bend everything, and then straighten everything. Arcing in, arcing down. Good. Bend everything, straighten everything. So your own pace, something your brain can keep up with, right? Making sure you're arcing both directions. Good, and straight leg, little lifts. And all the way up and down, here we go. Point your toe halfway there. And grab the next one. And just take a nice stretch here. Make it intense or as gentle as you want it to be. Just try to get it straight leg stretch. So you can grab on your foot, your ankle, your calf, or behind your thigh, whatever is working for you. Wherever you can reach, right? Arms are only so long. Alrighty, let it go and flip to your side or take it with you and flip to the side. It's up to you. Yes. Alrighty, stretch it out while you got it. And let it go. We have those frog things. So bending everything, straightening everything, arcing up and over. This routine is a really good maintenance. It really helps you just be able to do all the other things you like to do, like golf or dance or run, exist. Good, and straight up and down. Just really strengthening all those little in-between muscles and working through. Into our mobility, flexibility, all the good things in life, right? All right, catch the next one. One more stretch before you have to let it go. Good, and let it go. Go ahead and roll over onto your back. One more thing before we get off our backs. All righty, take your legs up, flex your feet, and then heels are in, toes are out. Yeah, so you're in first position. This is called floor bar. You're just doing plies, but you're on your back. Okay, so if you're familiar with plies, be like, oh, I see it. All right, so heels and toes out. You're gonna try to keep your feet flat to the ceiling. So you can use your arms to bring those knees in, and you're gonna straighten those legs straight up as you can. You can take them a little bit at an angle if you need to. Otherwise, trying to go straight up and down. Point your toes when you get to the top, flex your feet again, and back down and go. Again, you can kind of assist with those hands, bringing those knees wide. You're trying to keep that book on your feet until here where you point, flex, taking it down. Think of that book on your feet and then take it back up. Straight legs as straight as you can. Point, flex. This time don't help yourself. No hands. See how far you can get with your willpower. And then straighten it again. Point, flex. One more time, just like that. Taking it down. And bringing it back up. Point, flex. All right, stack heel to toe. Doesn't matter, pick one we got with two sides. And then you're trying to keep the book on the foot that's closest to your face. Yes, as you bring it in. And you're going to try to extend those legs entirely. Point, flex, bring it back down. So you should be making almost like a Z or a zigzag shape with those feet. Good. Point, flex, taking it down. Trying to keep that book on your top foot, your front foot. And point, flex. You got two more times, so don't use your hands. See what happens. And take it back up. Point, flex. Don't forget to straighten all the way as best you can. And taking it back up. Point, flex. Switch out your feet. Other stack, heel toe. And then come down. First few times, you can help yourself. Just finding a little bit more range of motion. Straighten all the way. Point, flex. Heel to toe, remember, zigzag, flex those feet intensely, and then take it back up, straighten, point, flex, taking it down. Last time if you want to help yourself. And back up as straight as you can, point, flex, two times, no hands. And back up nice and slow, really articulate through, point, flex intensely, last time. And back up. Nice. Point, flex, shake it out. Perfect. However you want to get up, you can rock and roll. You can roll to one side, up to you. Coming to your knees. So I'm finding water. Okay, face whatever direction you feel like it. And then coming on to all fours. All right. So we also do this at the bar. So if your wrists are really not your friend right now, or you need to be off your shoulders because you're like on the verge of shoulder injury, just come up to your bar and you can do the same exact things. Otherwise, let's strengthen all of it while we also work our legs and our abs. Amen. All right. Start with that right leg or pick a leg. And you're going to go back, close into your knee, out and in, out and in. Good. Belly button towards your spine. Don't sag in the middle. Good. One more. And this time you're going to try to close all the way to your elbow and out, or your tricep and back. Good. Good. And fire hydrants. Here we go. Only 10 sets of each. Feels like nothing compared to some other days, right? But there's no bricks. So there's your 10. All right, now those articulations. So take your leg back, flip your hip open, knee comes in, and knee comes down. Back open, knee in and down, back, open, knee in, down, back, open, knee in, down, back, flip it open, knee in and down. Good. If you want to smooth out for the last few, you can, or you can keep articulating it. Nice. And we're going to go the other way. Same leg. Here we go. Fire hydrant, take it back, hip faces the ground, bring it in. Fire hydrant, back, hip down, knee in. Fire, back, hip down, knee in. You got this. And if you want to articulate it, you can, or if you want to smooth it out, by all means. Make sure you're not dumping through your chest. Press the middle of your back out. And let it go. Find a child's pose real fast. Good. Bring it on back up. I'm walking around to the other side just so you can see my leg, but you can stay there. You're just going to simply switch legs. So whenever you're ready, taking it straight out and closing at your knee, back and in, back and in, belly button to your spine, and in. Good, halfway there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This time, if you want, trying to close to your tricep or your elbow, or you can go to your knee. It's up to you. Last one. And fire hydrants. Here we go. Open and close. Trying to get that knee nice and high. And you're good. All right, take it straight back. Open up your hip to the side. Bring your knee in and close. Back, open up, knee in and close. Back, hip open, knee in and close. Back, hip open, knee in and close. Few more. Back, hip open, knee in. If you want to smooth it out, you can. So working on your breath. Not dumping through your belly, suck your belly in. And other direction, here we go. Fire hydrant, take it back, hip down, knee in. Fire hydrant, back, hip down, knee in. Fire hydrant, back, hip down, knee in. Fire hydrant, back, hip down, knee in. You can stick with this articulation or smooth it out, up to you. And let it go. Woo, find a little child's pose real fast. Good, and then bring it back up. Sweet. Making your way onto your knees. Now, if you're on hard wood, you might bring a towel or like a, what do you call that, gardening mat underneath you. I started making those for yoga. They're pretty awesome. Or you can do what I do, and you're literally going to pick it up with 2 fingers, fold it over. Now you have 3 layers. Works super well. Alrighty. Roll your shoulders back. You can have your toes tucked here or untucked. It's up to you. I prefer to have my toes tucked. Roll your shoulders back. We have those keeping your whole body in a straight line. And we have just those hinges. Yes? So inhale and exhale, hinge. Going back, as long as you can keep everything in a straight line, you can go back as far as you want. And then take it back up. Good. Inhale and exhale. Hold. Good. Bring it back up. Nice. Inhale. And taking it back. Hold. You can do your wrist while you're at it. And then bring it back up one more time. And hinge back. See if you can go any further back. Good. And then bring it up. Nice. Go ahead and tuck your toes under, release your mat, and then finding a forward fold. Look towards your knees. Alrighty, and then you're gonna take your front leg forward, finding a lunge, whatever that looks like for you, however you wanna get there, gracefully or not gracefully. Good, be present. Nice, and then you're just gonna straighten your front leg. So option if you don't like pyramid to lunge, you can always be in low lunge to half splits. Yeah, this is the easier option, maybe, depends on you. Finding your pyramid pose or your half split. And then rebend, finding your lunge. Nice. And then go ahead and find your pyramid pose. And your lunge, active stretching here, and also passive stretching at the same time. Good, one more pyramid. And then bring it back down. Alrighty, so we're gonna take a little fun move. It may not be fun for you, so if you're like, yeah, I'm not doing that, you're just gonna end up in the same position however you wanna get there. But you're gonna bring your back knee in behind your front leg, coming in for your twist. So if this is traditionally not available for you, you're just gonna take that bottom leg straight out and find your twist. All right. Good. And hugging that knee in towards your chest. You can maybe place your hand on the ground. You can also hook your elbow on the outside if you want more of a detox, more of that twist. If you need to stretch out your glutes, you're just gonna hug that knee right in. Whatever your body needs today or whatever feels good. Good. And then reach for the inside of your leg, step it back, finding a downward dog. You can pedal out your feet here. And walk your feet up to the top of your mat, roll it on up. And we've got another side. I'm just going to turn around so I don't end up facing back. Go ahead and walk it out. However you want to get into that lunge is up to you. But once you get there, really let your hips sink down. So nice quad stretch happening here for that back leg. Good, straighten your front leg, finding that pyramid pose. And then rebend your front knee, finding your lunge. Good, breathe into it. See if you can let go some of that tension. If your hands start hurting, you can always come to your fist here. Remember, always that option for low lunge to half splits, yeah? Alrighty, sending it back, pyramid pose or half splits. And rebend, finding your lunge. Alrighty, here's where the magic happens. You want to just kind of bend your back knee so you can spring off, bring it under you, finding that twist. Don't sit on your foot, please. If that did not work out for you, you just take that bottom leg out, find your twist, or get in here however you need to, okay? What's one person's play is another person's torture, so, you know, find your happy place. Good. And then just release. Sweet. And then we have the splits. Okay. So I'm just going to take a wide straddle. If you want to actually attempt the splits, more power to you. Okay. Otherwise, you're going to take a nice wide straddle. You can flex your feet or point your toes, and you're just going to walk yourself forward. You can use your legs as some traction or press behind you to get yourself more forward, or just walk those hands, whatever is working. Good. Breathe, be kind. This is definitely like rainy day bar. Yeah, just kind of like mellow, just working through everything. So when you get off your mat, whenever you get off the ground, you're hopefully going to feel really great. And if you're not doing anything today, you could almost consider it like an active rest day. If you're really hoping to get your sweat on, you can always check out my YouTube. We have some of the crazier ones on the YouTube. Or you can do jumping jacks in your house. I don't really care. Whatever's going to help you sleep at night, right? Alrighty. Coming in for a 90-90 stretch. I'm just setting up and talking to you like it's no big deal. Alrighty, so you're going to come to one edge of your mat and you're going to line your front thigh up with the edge of that mat. Then you're going to line your shin up with the top of the mat, parallel, okay? This leg's extending straight out from your hip, and same thing. It's lining up with the other edge of your mat, assuming that your legs are the right length of your mat. Anyways, you're making 90-degree angles with your legs. Do you see this box shape happening? That's what you want. All right, and then in an ideal world, you're going to be able to sit up on both sides of your butt one day, right here. If that's not today, you can press your hands into the ground to get you more there. Inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to begin to fold over your legs. We're going to ripple up a few times. So inhale, press yourself up. Exhale, folding again. Inhale, ripple it up. This time you get to stay. Exhale, fold. So it's kind of like pigeon, but a little bit different, more into your butt and not as much into your hip. Definitely breathe here still. And then bring it up, stay in your shape, and you're just going to lift that back foot off the ground. Leave your knee on the ground. Here we go. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 2 more times. Lift and lower. 1 more. Lift and lower. Good. Alrighty, place your hands behind you. You're simply going to rotate to the other side. You should decently be in the same shape, just facing the back of your mat. Yeah. If you're not, just kind of adjust. Sitting up again as tall as you can. You can press into your hands to get you there. Feeling this stretch as is. Alrighty. And then walk those hands forward. Inhale. Exhale, ripple down. Taking a few ripples. Inhale, ripple it back up. Exhale, ripple it down. Inhale, ripple it up. This time you get to stay as you ripple it down. Find whatever is working for you for this stretch. And then take it up. All right, keep your shape. Lifting that back foot up off the ground like it's no big deal. Up you go. And down. If you're like, how the heck does she get her foot up that high? Practice. Yes, this is a really good strengthening exercise. You can also impress all your friends. Be like, look what I can do. And they'd be like, that doesn't look hard. And be like, try it. All righty. Go ahead and roll back onto your butt. Now your feet are super wide, right? Let's just windshield wiper those knees side to side. Oh. Just working through those hips. As we get older, those are the things that need to be strengthened and stretched all the time. It's where we hold a lot of our stress in those shoulders and those hips. Go ahead and take it up. Tuck your toes. Stand all the way up. Hey, we finally made it to our feet. Hello. Okay. Let's do some balance, shall we? Alrighty. Go ahead and turn your heels in, toes out, roll your shoulders back, and then begin to load up your weight. You're going to peel this leg up and développé, aka to make it develop into a nice little tendu here. Yes? So développé and tendu. If you need to hold on to something, you can. I might need to today. You can have those hands wherever you want. If you want to take them in nice big circles, you can.
I am not that talented today. So in an ideal world, you're going to get this leg as high as your hip and then develop straight out from there. Yes. If you're feeling a little grindy today, or you're like, I don't have that range of motion, down you go, right? Just stay on this nice angle. Good, let it go. All the cracks. All right, heels and toes out, really shoulders back. Stand up nice and tall. So our hesitancy is like we lean when we pick that foot up. You don't. You can keep everything in your center of gravity. Try not to kick that hip out. It's hard as you develop up and extend out. Now, if this is just not your cup of tea, you can, of course, always hold a tree pose as long as you're working on your balance. You don't have to be extra. You want to be extra, right? You can extend, you can even extend like up, right? Like you could be like up there. But, you know, right here is also plenty challenging, eh? So make it challenging for you, doable, fun, challenging. Those are like the three things I like in my workout. Good, and let it go. Sweet. Alrighty, you ready? We're gonna do one more balance. You might want to be near a ledge. We're coming in for dancer. So you might want to be near your ledge or your chair or your wall. Otherwise, you're just gonna take that foot up and then pick your hip up dramatically. Let that hip drop. Whoa. Alrighty, arm reaches up. If it's not holding on to something, kick into that foot as you find dancer. Press your foot into your hand. That's how you get it to extend. Hold, hold, hold. Find something that's not moving to focus on. And then bring it in. Let it go. Sweet. Other side. You don't have to turn around. All right. Especially if you found something to focus on, maybe stay facing that way. Alrighty, grab that foot in your hand. Roll your shoulder open to begin with. Hike that hip up dramatically. Drop it down so you get that nice quad stretch. Shoulders starting open. Press your foot into your hand, arm reaches up and out, or you're holding on, right? You could be holding onto your ledge. Totally fine. But if you're holding onto a ledge, try having just 3 fingers on, maybe 2, maybe just 1, and eventually seeing if you can float it off. If you can, it's fine, but you want to challenge yourself, right? Balance. You stretched a lot already, so balance is the name of your game right now. Good, and your dancer, let that go. Awesome, roll your shoulders out. Take a nice big inhale, reach up. And exhale. Sweet, let your head go to the one side, especially because we were on the ground with all that chin to chest. Ear to shoulder. And then see if you can just release it side to side. Doing some semicircles here. Take it all the way back up. Inhale, and as you exhale, other ear to other shoulder. So if your hand's on your head, just don't pull. You're just using the weight of your hand to guide your head to the side. Excellent. And then a few semicircles here. Just working through your neck, letting it go, telling it it's okay. Life is good. Alrighty, last thing before we take our bath, just wrap it side to side. Again, trying to take deep breaths while you're at it. Really just letting go, flopping those arms side to side. Deep breath. If you want to sigh it out, always a good option. Just be a little more live. Take one foot behind you. Inhale, reach up. And exhale. Nice work, guys. Thank you for joining me. I hope that you just feel good in your body and you're ready to like go about your day. Yeah? Alrighty. Have fun.